Welcome to your weekend focus, January the 15th and the 16th, 2022. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Absolutely. We have the 15 energy. The 15 energy is about letting go, letting the inner child in you come out, breaking off the shell, breaking down the wall, the barriers that you've built to keep yourself safe at one point. They're no longer needed. And feel the freedom, feel the transformation. 1 plus 5 is a 6, so it's about our daily routines, the mundane in our lives, tweaking our lives in such a way that it brings in a little bit more joy or harmony, love or laughter, success, our health, our well-being, our relationships. If we do the numerology of the day for Saturday, it is the 13 energy, very much about release again and looking within, understanding the magic that you have, letting go of, it's tearing down walls. We have between the energy of the weekend, we have the 13 energy, the 14 energy, the 15 energy, and the 16 energy. And that is some of the hardest numerology to walk through because it does bring in a lot of challenges, a lot of eye-opening awareness that we didn't have previously because of an event that happens, something that's said, something we read, something we gain knowledge on, an event that takes place. And it changes our world, it forms our world, it transforms our world in some way. There's awakenings, there's miracles. It's all about release. It's all about letting go of things that hold you down, burden you, weigh you down. It's about tearing down those walls. And we also have the 4, 5, 6, and 7 energy involved in the weekly or in the weekend focus. So it is about relationships. It is about beauty. It is about understanding where we need to compromise, where we need to compromise less, where we need to stand our own ground, where we need to surrender, where we need to gain control, where we need to let go of control. Where we are strong and where we need to build our weaknesses. Sun is in Capricorn. The moon goes into Cancer, I think, sometime between breakfast and lunch. The moon will leave Gemini, go into Cancer, and be into Cancer for the weekend. So that is very protective and gentle kind of energy. We want home, we want comfort, we want things that we know around us. It's about family, good friends, comfort, love, empathy, compassion. So I think Jupiter is smiling with the moon, especially on Saturday. So that kind of brings in this feeling of joy and comfort and happiness. We also have the sun and Capricorn, or the sun and Pluto meeting in Capricorn. And that'll be exact on Sunday. So as Saturday evening comes around, we will start to feel ambitious. We will start to feel like a focused energy coming upon us. So it might be actually hard. We'll start thinking as we go to sleep, but it's about hopefully very positive endeavors. We want to uncover secrets. We want to investigate. We want, it's about letting out our personal power, embracing it, and letting it take us forward and writing the narrative to exactly where we want to go. And we'll get hyped up with this energy if we allow it to come into our lives, and it could really change really change a lot towards the better in your life by thinking things through. What card flew out? The Four of Pentacles. But what you're holding on to is weighing you down, holding you back. So as we venture into this weekend, and even on Friday, even on Thursday, it was about looking within. It was understanding those walls that we've put up, that we no longer need, those crutches that we use through life, that we no longer need to lean on, that we can stand on our own 2 feet, that we can go forward in new and dynamic ways. But we can't, if we're sitting there and we're holding this coin and we got our feet on each of the other coins, we can't even move to see that beautiful coin behind us, the gate protected by angels. They're waiting to open it just for us. We just need to let go of the baggage and turn around and start walking. Okay, we'll put that one back in. We'll give it a fast shuffle, and we will cut the deck. Now, what's the bottom card? I almost forgot. Oh, look at that. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about contemplating how to bring in that balance. That we can give focused attention to parts of our life where we need to give focused attention. Focused attention. Understanding what works, what brings in harmony, what brings in peace of mind, what brings in happiness, what brings in joy. What actions need to be taken in order to bring in the success we want? Have we done enough? Do we need to do more? If so, what? Maybe we want to learn and grow knowledge. It's a very ripe energy for that as well. Look at this, the star. It's making the impossible possible. So I stand corrected. We have the 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 energy here. The 17 energy is making the impossible possible. It's understanding the way forward. It's seeing it clearly for the first time ever. It's gaining the knowledge, the clarity, the understanding that was missing, or something happens, a miracle, a stroke of luck, something totally unexpected that just rocks your world in a very positive and beautiful way. The aha moment, the epiphany, the light bulb that goes off, the lightning that strikes. So when you have that thought, write it down. Take the time to write it down. Make a note of it so you can revisit it when you can sit in quiet contemplation and say, why did I have this thought? What does it mean to me? What can I do with that in order to go forward in my life? Look at this, the Knight of Swords. We jump on our stallion, we raise our sword, and we yell charge. We feel the freedom, we feel the energy, we feel the expansion of our horizons. And just before this, we were caught in this deep forest or deep thicket, woods where there was no trail, and rocks and fallen trees in our way, and we had to dismount. We had to walk slowly. And it took so much longer than we ever anticipated. But now we feel the freedom. Now we feel the liberation. Now we feel the energy coming upon us to move forward in a new direction. Now that's young energy, so there are challenges that we will run into, but it doesn't matter right now. Look at this, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles sits there very content. She knows the storm has passed. She sits there with her abundance, her pentacle. And that could be abundance in a monetary sense, in resources. It could be in time. It could be in energy. It could even be in love. And there's this quiet confidence. There's this peace. that can overcome us and understand truly that we are already rich in so many ways, that we already have love in our life in so many ways. And maybe we've closed doors or built walls so that we don't really let it in or embrace it the way we could if we chose to. But we recognize it as being there. It's like that friend that you just don't phone anymore. But if you phone them, they'd love to go out for lunch with you or chat on the phone with you for a while and get caught up and get together again and reminisce about remember whens. Mercury's in retrograde, so of course we're going to be talking about the past. We could be definitely phoning an old friend and reuniting that energy that we had once with them. It's always there. The storm clouds are behind us. So even if it feels like you're still in the storm, know that it's past you. It's moving past you. You might be feeling the after effects, but it is past you right now. So that you can sit there and understand truly the abundance that you already have to work with going forward, whether that's time, energy, resources, people, love, spirituality, whatever it might be. Five of Cups is where we start to say, I've tried that before and I failed, or that didn't work out right. And when I tried to do this, that didn't work. And I tried to do this, that didn't work. And I've just got one mishap after the other, one failure after the other. It's just, no matter what I try, one step forward, two steps back, and we start to talk to ourselves in this manner, in this way, and we tear down our energy, we pull it right down, and we feel like we can't go forward. We can't try new things. We have to stand up. We have to stretch. We have to turn around. We have to see that there are two cups there standing, waiting for our attention to be filled. So there are opportunities, but we have to get up. We have to stretch. We have to look for them. We have to investigate. We have to uncover maybe a mystery. Maybe understand a relationship a little bit more in depth, or a subject, or grow our talents in some way, or reach out and to meet new people, like-minded people. Our final card is, look at this, the Devil, the 15 energy. How we started our weekend. It comes down to coming back to, this is the phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is letting down those walls, tearing them down, opening up those doors, flying open those windows, allowing life to embrace you and you embrace life. And challenges and successes and failures, that doesn't really matter. Embrace it all, because it's made you who you are. And know that you're ready to go forward. Know that you are ready to be reborn, reinvented. You write the narrative, especially under this energy. You write the narrative. Okay, we will get a mantra card. We have the dragonfly. Look at this. The dragonfly appears. They're so beautiful. Live life to the fullest. I can't make this stuff up. Oh my goodness. Live life to the fullest. The dragonfly appears. Let's just read the book, because I've already given you verse and chapter of stepping into life and living it at its fullest, and embracing the moment, embracing that opportunity, embracing the people around us. So we will see what the book has to say. The dragonfly lives near water and represents the ability to be emotionally strong and flexible. It's one of the only creatures that can fly up, down, sideways, and backwards. Living your truest life is a responsibility. Do not let it be trivialized or lived superficially. The dragonfly is a symbol of knowing who you are and what you want. Make informed decisions and live life to the fullest without regrets. The mantra is, I am emotionally strong and live my life without regrets. I am emotionally strong. and I live my life without regret. And we'll get an animal card here. So it's very strong and beautiful energy this weekend, although I think it may come in the form of challenges, things we need to look in the eye and understand with, well, a new understanding, a new clarity, a new perception, perhaps. Something's uncovered, something's revealed. Let it be. We have our little hedgehog here. Let it be. So, whispering words of wisdom. Let it be. Sometimes we just, we waste our energy on things that don't even matter. They're very trivial, and we grow them into these worries and concerns and anxieties and fears that we never really had to experience. I was listening to a talk show the other day, and they were talking about how the brain doesn't store the memories per se. But when we go back to retrieve that memory, as far as our brains are concerned, we are reliving that moment. And so that is why somebody being told something about themselves time and time again will start to believe it, even though it's fictional. Or if we tell ourselves the same lie, we start to actually believe our own lies. Because our brain doesn't store away the knowledge. We reinvent the knowledge each time we bring the story to life. Every time we bring the thought to life. So really, when you take that understanding of the brain and then turn it into the energy that we have around us, with being able to write our own narrative for what we want to bring into our lives, and making that plan, devising that strategy, uncovering the truths that we need in order to go forward. Release time out. With the past, I have nothing to do, nor with the future. I live in the now. Hedgehog reminds you to stop putting so much fear into your life and just let it be. Sometimes when you give your issue breathing room, it corrects itself. When we experience fear or frustration, we immediately tense up our body, our mind, our spirit, which hinders the flow of what we do want to come to us. And we begin to visualize everything that we don't want instead of what we do. So shift your thoughts to what you want. There is a lesson in every life test, even though it can be painful. By being grateful instead of angry, the weight of the emotion will begin to gently heal and release itself from your grip. Therefore, if you're experiencing frustration or fear with any aspect of your life, career, money, love, etc., take a few moments a day visualizing how you want that area to look. When you begin to say negative things such as, I will never have money to do the things I want, say to yourself, stop. And then repeat what you do want. I have enough money to do the things I want. It takes some training, but before you know it, the things that you don't want will begin to stop happening. The things that you do want will start flowing. You can't hitchhike on somebody else's life, and if you do, you just might get pricked. Instead, you must find your own way to do the work yourself. There is always someone there to help light the lantern, but it is you who must keep the flame lit. Always know that there are those who believe in you. With every dream accomplished, even a dream failed, remember that the most important thing is for you to continually dream the dream, no matter what. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.